You are now listening to Nexxlegacy Radio, a radio station for the people.
And Steph Perry, 781. Who this?
It's Blake.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
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 Yeah,
Hey.
man, it's me. Hey, what it do? What it do? All right.
What's up, sweetie? How's it going?
It's going good, man. I mean, I just watched this basketball game, and I'm a little upset about it. I'm from Boston, so I'm a Celtics fan, and
Okay.
just didn't go the way I wanted it to.
All right.
Not
Well, you
at
know
all
what?
tonight.
I'm not
Oh.
gonna hate. I'm not gonna hate on you or Steph tonight because I'm a diehard Laker fan, so I'm not even gonna rub it in tonight.
Oh, you're one of them. Oh my God.
We're just
You're
gonna
one of
see
them,
who's
and
good.
you know.
But you know what, Blake? I'm a little humble about it though. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping it was gonna be a Game 7 just so we can have one last game to see who really the champ. So you know.
Oh, for sure.
It's going down Thursday. You know, the better group of people that want it the most is gonna rock it. So you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna definitely
Absolutely.
keep it going down.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know,
I
first
just
off,
need
I
the
wanna.
Celtics to show up.
Nah, but you know what? I didn't think they was gonna get crushed down like this though, like heavy.
Yeah.
This game was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I know
I
you
just
probably
turned off the
it off
TV.
at
It was
halftime.
awful,
That's what
honey.
I was getting ready to
Yeah.
say, Steph.
Oh my God, it hurt to watch it. It hurt.
Yes.
It hurt to watch it.
I think I stopped watching that second quarter.
Yeah, I wanted to tap out then too, but I just I was hoping for a turnaround. It just never happened.
Word.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like I said, we're going to see what's happening on Thursday. Like I said, one game is pretty much going to determine the championship. So, I love Game 7s no matter, you know, baseball, basketball, hockey, whatever the case. So, you know, we're going to definitely see what's going on. And you know what's sexy, too? Like, you know, I can talk sports with y'all ladies. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
I'm a
crazy.
sports fanatic. I'm the one that's like, no, but not for nothing. I'm the one that's like, shut up, like, you know, Sports Center's on, like, I need you to be quiet. I'm very full on in my sport. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'll tell anybody, like, shut the fuck up, ESPN, I'm watching it, like, for sure.
Yes.
Word. So,
Wait a minute,
what,
can I hear?
sweetheart?
What up?
Thank you for calling in so we can be able to, you know,
Oh,
answer a few little Q&As and stuff like that with you. I
For
definitely appreciate it. Not just, you know, appreciate you coming on Rocking Out Ladies Night with me and Steph, but also, you know, it's been a lot of people out actually just, you know, want to know what's, you know, how that whole I want to work for Diddy experience kind of, you know, took place. I mean, you glad you did it? You know, how you feel about the whole journey that you took?
Oh, absolutely. It was amazing to be picked one of 11 out of tens of thousands of people that applied. It was awesome. It was an awesome opportunity. Of course, you know, I didn't win, and I went into it wanting to win, and I felt that I deserved to win, but things happen, and you just kind of got to rock with it. But I'm very grateful for having the opportunity nonetheless.
Yeah.
No.
I most definitely feel you on that. Just making the cut. You know, making the
Oh,
count.
yeah.
I mean, that's an accomplishment. You know, it's a great feeling, regardless of you got to the top or not.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just a great feeling. Good
And
accomplishment.
people recognize me, you know, just
Yes.
for being on the show. So I live for it. I'm excited. I'm happy, and I don't regret anything.
Yes.
Now, with everything with the experience that you did have on the show, was there any kind of, you know, was there little circumstances or situations you kind of wish you know what, if I could do it, if I could hit up a do-over, if I could push a do-over button, you know what I'm saying, how could I have done it a little different? In any not just on-screen experiences, but even off-screen experiences?
Well, you know, you have to keep in mind that it is TV, and at the end of the day, you know, they want you to, you know, make good TV, I guess. My biggest thing is I didn't want to leave the show, you know, having to put somebody else down just for the sake of me advancing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really was a genuine person, and what you see is what you get. And, you know, sometimes when you kind of get caught up in a crossfire, they want to put, you know, this person against that person or whatever. But my biggest thing was, if you respect me, then I respect you, and, you know, we won't have any issues because I do have a strong personality. But, yeah, I mean, you know, things happen, and I think that my career is definitely going to exceed to the next level and then some, just because I'm in an awesome circle and I don't put, I never put all of my eggs in one basket.
Word. You're never supposed to. I mean, especially
Yeah.
in this business. I mean, Steph
Absolutely.
and Blake, both of y'all know it's like, you can't throw it all out there. If you throw it all out there, you're going to be labeled as, oh, she's old.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Oh,
Either that or
sure.
overexposed or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's good, especially in the entertainment business, that, you kind of like, you show just enough, but not enough, still have people guessing or whatnot too. So, one of my things is like, how has being on TV and dealing with what you dealt with kind of, came to fruition when it comes to, like, once you stepped home, people saw you on TV, what was the reaction? Was it a lot of positive, negative? What happened?
It was pretty much all positive. There was a lot of people that were just like, you left too soon and whatever else, and again, I'm just grateful for the opportunity, and it made me realize, like, something about myself and what I want to do, and, I mean, to basically go through, a job, like, interview process, but it's, like, shot on TV is crazy, and it can, like, mess up anybody's mind, but I don't know, I feel like a lot of the feedback I get is definitely positive, so that's a good help.
No doubt. I got you. You got a question, Steph?
No.
Okay. Well, if you do, just feel free to interrupt.
Yeah, not
me,
as of yet. Okay.
I got a few because, like I said, a lot of people send me emails as far as, who should they be on the show, and, a lot of people wanted, Stephanie. Stephanie was on, on the reality show, on the Frank the Entertainer in the basement. I don't know why that didn't come out right, but on his show, that was on that dude's show. But and as far as your show, two different shows for two different situations. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things that a lot of people reached out to me was like, wow, what, she had a lot, dialogue with Puff, and you know what I'm saying, she's out there like that, like, has especially with being into something like that as far as a reality show, would you do another one again if the right reality show popped up?
I mean, I don't know. I'm open to whatever's going to happen, but I'm not waiting on anybody to, give me anything. Like, I'm in the process of just kind of like, doing my own marketing and promotions, and I'm in a pretty good circle of, actors and comedians, and I work with them on, various projects or whatever. So I can't say. It depends on what the offer was. Yeah.
So for the people that, is basically getting familiar with, who you was and how everything went down on the show, has entertainment always been like one of those deals for you where you was just like, hey, you know what, I want to be in this mix of this environment.
Oh, absolutely.
I love it. I got to have it.
Absolutely. And that was one of the things that kind of vexed me a little bit with being on the show, is the fact that, people came from various backgrounds, but, like, I knew from, junior high school that I wanted to be in entertainment on the business side. So, and I remember graduating from college and then, moving to New York City and, like, walking past Bad Boy, like, that's where I wanted to be. I wanted to be in, like, A&R and whatever the case was. And then for me to move to California and then have the opportunity to go back to New York to kind of, like, pursue something so big, like, it was amazing. But, I've always wanted to be in the industry. Yeah.
I mean, how do you perceive the industry nowadays? Because there's always a stigma on reality show people that be it if it's the love shows or any show really for that matter. Nowadays, there's just that I don't want to say a dark cloud, but there's always what, this person was on a reality show. They either some people look at it that, some people look at it as different. But what's your whole take on that whole that whole fraternity that is reality shows? I mean, do you feel like it's, a lot of people get typecasted, or, what's your take on the whole deal?
I mean, I feel like, producers know what they want and what they're looking for. But I definitely feel like individually you have to have some type of quality about you. Again, because it is TV. And, reality TV has given a lot of people a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
I chose not to, like, I'm not looking for love and all that, whatever else, like, I'm more of, I want to work for Diddy too because I want to be on the business side of the entertainment industry, and I have such high respect for Bad Boy.
Right.
So I think it just depends on which reality show you're on. I think there's a lot of shows where there's modeling involved, hairstyling, whatever. And as far as people looking for love, I don't know, whatever. I don't think I would put myself in that situation.
I don't know. No, but you know what?
Yeah.
I mean, there's some people. I mean, and Steph, you could probably speak on this. I mean, Steph, because you was there. You didn't probably seen people that came on there just because they wanted to highlight people and stuff. Like, hey, you know what? It's TV time. Let me go ahead and get my place on the camera real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Especially when it comes to those type of shows, everybody have their motives. Some people go there for exposure. Some people really go there because they're looking for love. But, with me, it was more so, I'm doing two things at one time. Of course, I'm trying to get to know him, but it's great exposure for me. Like you said, it opened so many doors. I have done things I probably, would have never done with just being a model.
For sure.
So, especially, like I say, every show, I think everybody have a motive. Just like you say, you want to get into the entertainment industry,
Right.
Yeah, I did it, for the exposure, to get to know him and other opportunities, Even though I was sent home first, I was just glad to make the cast. That's all I wanted is just to make the cast, and mission accomplished.
Exactly.
So that's why I say, it's accomplishment just to make the cast. Even though you didn't win, that's fine. That is fine.
Right.
So many people will have loved to be in your shoes. Thousands of people apply for these, and for you to make that top 10 or whatever, top 5, like it's something about you they want it. It's something about you. So it's most definitely accomplishment.
No,
definitely.
I always liked your personality, Blake. Like, you know what I'm saying? I watched out of curiosity. No, and I ain't even saying that because you're on the show right now. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday Ladies Night featuring Blake. You know what I mean? But that's just real because it just seemed like you had hella drive. Your drive was like really like on fire. You know what I mean? Not saying that the other people wasn't, but it just seemed like that's that level you wanted to actually get in there. I mean, to me, I always thought y'all had to do some outlandish shit personally, but just to get a job. But I'm just saying, like, overall, I liked your hustle because you seem like you had it. You know what I mean? So of course, I was one of them dudes who was like, wow, you know what? She got dropped off. Wow, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. It was crazy. And, like I said, I don't feel as though I should have left when I did leave. But, sometimes things happen and, you really don't have any control of it. And given my situation, I really didn't have any control of it. Right. And I'm just not in the business to, like, sit there and talk down to anybody, especially if we've been, like, basically holding hands and making plans and, like, friends in the crib and whatever and on the same team. And, sometimes they want to kind of, like, pinpoint people against each other. And it's just like, well, if nobody really has, like, concrete, like, I can't stand Blake because of X, Y, Z, then I'm not going to come after you. Like, there's ethics involved, and regardless, I know I'm going to make it in the industry, and, given the opportunity that I had for, the show, I just know that I can apply that in many different places. So, I wish that, more people were definitely industry involved.
Right.
And it wasn't like, oh, well, I decided to, I was a teacher, and then, I heard he's looking for an assistant, so, I'm going to apply for that shit. Yeah, I cuss. Shall not be cussing.
Like, one day you was a garbage man, be like, you know what, I want to go work for Diddy.
Yeah, for sure. It was just, it's nothing, but not for nothing, like, that was, like, my biggest beef, was like, yo, I've been, like, stalking Bad Boy forever, and I have this opportunity and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I'm laughing,
you can't tell me I wasn't professional.
I ain't even trying to, like, knock down the garbage people or, the people like that. But just like, how you gonna go from that to to that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't really
Yeah.
make no sense, but you know.
Yeah. I didn't get the fact that, like, you know, we had such various people of various backgrounds, whatever, and, you know, nobody was really, like, most of the people weren't really even checking for anything entertainment industry-wise, and then,
right.
you know, there's a show involved, and, you know, whatever, and it was just like, oh, yeah, that, you know, it seems like it could be cool. Where my thing was, I've been, like, hustling, you know, many record labels in, like, New York City, whatever the case was, and Bad Boy was definitely one of them, just to get in, like I said, that A&R, that PR, whatever the case was.
Right.
And it was something I was pursuing because that's what I love, that's my passion. But, you know, not everybody kind of came from that background, so that kind of had me a little bit.
No, I think in a perfect world, when it, like, you know, I don't think there's ever a perfect world in reality, but, you know, in a perfect reality world, like, you know, basically, you know, especially because, you know, you gotta look at it. A lot of people want drama because they want to bring it on TV, so it'll be the next best thing. And, you know, you got producers that might try to egg on a situation or whatever. And, you know,
all the time.
And that's fine, you know what I'm saying? They do what they do, but, you know, especially if you're trying to get a job, you know what I'm saying, I would probably be, like, one of the most boringest dudes there, because I'll just be like, you know what, get on my face, bro.
Exactly.
You know, I'm just trying to get a job. That's all I want. All I want is a job. And I'll be sitting there while everybody else fighting. I'll just be sitting there just like, wow, y'all stupid. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Okay, I have a question for you. It's Blake, right?
Yes.
Blake? Okay, Blake. I want to ask you about some cast members that I know that was on the show. Is it the girl Pokeria? Is that her name? Poca. How do you feel about her? Because I know she has a very strong personality too.
She was cool. Like I said, I was pretty much cool with everybody in the house. Mm-hmm. And you know, that's the vibe I give. Like, don't check for me and, you know, question me. I know dumb ish or whatever, and, you know, I won't have any problems with you either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a strong personality. I understand that other people have a strong personality, but somehow, some way, if we're trying to, like, work towards the same goal, you know, we can work towards that. So, I mean, I wasn't really, you know, intimidated by anybody in their strong personalities or whatever. It was just like, well, you respect me, I respect you, and we have no issues.
Now, what's the dark-skinned girl name she was the drama queen, I think, of season 2?
Ivory.
You know who I'm talking about? Yes,
yeah,
Ivory. Oh, my God. What do you think about her?
I mean, I stay in touch with everybody, so she can be, she was a little extra, but whatever. Like, if she obviously stood behind how she felt when it came to certain things, and, you know, I can't knock it. As long as it doesn't conflict with me and what I'm doing, then, you know, whatever gets you through the night, honey.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Sure.
I heard that.
Yeah, for sure.
You just answered one of my questions, you know, as far as keeping in touch with, you know, some of the cast members from the second season of I Want to Work for Diddy. So you keep in touch with the majority, or, you know, there's a select?
All of them. Yeah. No, pretty much all of them.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. So, you know, we and that's what even made it more difficult. It's like, because when you do reality TV, it's like you give up basically everything that's in your, you know, your everyday life. Right. And then you have these people that, you know, you basically are living with and you're competing against. So, you know, you kind of build bonds, and fortunately, like, despite however way it went, everybody knew where I stood in the competition. And, you know, for some, they were intimidated, whatever, but I love everybody. Everybody was awesome, so it is what it is. Somebody has to win, you know, so
you're right.
Whatever.
I feel that. At the end of the day, like you said, somebody definitely got to take the belt, you know what I'm saying, and win and do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And the first season of that show and the second season, I don't know, like, you know, I don't hear too much from some of the winners, though. I mean, are they still working for Bad Boy, or are they not? Or do you have any kind of updates as far as if they still are?
I mean, from the second season, Ebony won, and from what I know, she's with Bad Boy. I don't know to what extent or whatever, but, you know, she is working with Bad Boy. I think with a lot of these shows, that sometimes they may have you on, like, a trial contract, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know what happened to the 2 winners from the first season. but I know Ebony is, she's in New York and she's a bad boy.
Okay. Yeah, because it's kind of it's a trip because I feel like they on TV spotlight, at least somebody got to say, hey, you know what happened to those, and and we don't know how much they getting paid neither. Like I'm pretty sure nah, I ain't even gonna go there because nah, I better stop.
Oh, shit.
I would keep my mouth
yeah.
shut when it comes to that.
Okay. Well, okay. Both of them
anyway,
yeah.
but anyway, nah, like, okay, with the whole plan for Blake, you know what I'm saying, as far as what you could tell, as far as some of the stuff that you're doing, obviously you're networking, you're getting yourself out there trying to be able to make a difference, like, I feel like you have, because if you haven't, then me and Steph wouldn't be interviewing you right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
People, you know what I mean? So, what are you doing that you could be able to tell the people out there that's about to pop off? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, everything is solidified. You know what I'm saying? That you could tell.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, before I even tried out for the show or whatever and interviewed in the whole process, I moved to LA and I was doing freelance PR and artist management. So there's still some people that I still work with, but after doing the show, I found that I really love, being on camera, I love production, whatever. Mm-hmm. So I'm just basically pursuing more on-camera roles, shopping around for a commercial agent and still freelancing just because I get a lot of experience and I have some, I have a high-profile client that I work with, and it's an awesome mentorship within the industry.
When you say on camera, you're trying to be one of the features in a movie or a commercial or something to that effect, right?
I just want to be back on TV, man.
I feel you.
Yeah, ultimately, I would love to just be a personality host, doing radio, doing if it's commercials, voiceover work, whatever the case is. The fact of the matter is, I'm very intrigued by the industry, and I know what I have is something that the industry hasn't necessarily dealt with before. Mm-hmm. And, I just feel like I have a lot to offer, and being given the opportunity to be on camera to, try to get a job as an assistant, it just opens me up and kind of changed my course a little bit.
That's the one thing that, somebody kind of sought out Steph. Steph is a cool co-host, so, that's why she's been, around on Ladies Night. And I'm getting emails from people, as we speak, and I'm like, wow, she is so articulate with her words, and, she knows to say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on, please. Now, you know what? She can be able to switch it up and do her thing. You know what I'm saying? We can all put on our suit and tie, or ladies with the dresses and stuff like that, and we can also be in our jeans and do what we got to do. We can kick our feet up and chill. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
sure.
You sound like you the type of chick that do that though. You know what I'm saying? You can be all business and then you could crack up and make people laugh like the best of them too, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, I just rise to the occasion, and the biggest thing that I enjoy is being able to walk into a room and not knowing anybody, and by the end of the night knowing everybody in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I love people, and I attract amazing people, and I'm not intimidated. I'm not shy by anyone, so I'm very quick to strike up a conversation. Either you get it or you don't, and it's not built for everybody, but at the end of the day,
I love people too, but sometimes I forget their damn name. I'll be like, what's your name? What's your name?
Oh, for sure.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm all over the place with it, but I am super bad with names. You're who again? Okay. I'll go around the room, come back, be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Be like, wait, we just did that. Be like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, the good thing,
I've been better though. I've been getting better.
Yeah, I'm not so great with names either. I'm trying to get better, but one thing that I noticed with me, and I'm very blessed for this attribute, is the fact that, people recognize me. There's not too many, blonde hair, blue-eyed Jamaican girls running around.
No.
Maybe if they don't, exactly. So, maybe if I don't remember them, the point is for them to remember me, and they do. Yes.
Word.
Yeah.
I heard that.
For
so
sure.
if people can find you on on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace,
on Twitter, I am
networking places.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. On Twitter, I'm BH1 Blake. On Facebook, I'm Blake Sunshine, and I have a website which is www.blakesunshineent.com.
There you have it. There you have it, the beautiful Blake. And you know what?
Word.
Me and Steph have a question, and we're going to allow some of the callers to call in and say what's happening, not just to Blake, but be part of this conversation as well. And one of the topics we have tonight, honey, is finances. Can it ruin a relationship? If you're with a man,
Absolutely.
you're with a woman, you
of course.
Wow, you just said that real quick, like
Okay.
Because it can, honey. Because you have to step your cookies up, honey. You have to have your chips right. You know what I'm saying? Like no, for sure. Like I just feel like you need to have something to offer, and if you don't, I've seen enough relationships where when that financial part is not where it's supposed to be, or there's an issue with it, then it causes problems. That's just a reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to work but you ain't making no money, honey, it's an issue.
Whoa.
So you need to step your cookies up. And just like, I'm going to step my cookies up, honey. It's no false advertisement.
She said you going to work but you ain't making no money.
Yeah, you're going to work but you ain't making no money, but like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
so that's real talk. For sure. Yeah.
So, yeah, I think money makes the world go round. Makes the world go round, like you were saying, Brandon. I mean, everything we do is money. It's money involved.
Absolutely, and I like money. So
yes, it's a necessity, most definitely.
Yeah, and I like a lot of it. So
I think personally, like no doubt, finances can definitely ruin a relationship. To me, I think it's important. You know what I'm saying? When you get with somebody, you got to know their ambitions and what they got going on and what they got out there.
Yeah, you definitely have to have the same goals. You have to want the same things. If you're perfectly content with, not making a lot of money, whatever, then maybe that will work for you. But it doesn't necessarily work for everybody. In terms of me, my expectations are very high, and I know what I want for myself, and I want to be with somebody that wants the same. You know what I'm saying? So
if you had, your significant other, the person in your life, basically rocking McDonald's, you know what I'm saying, busting that minimum wage checks, bringing it home, you know what I'm saying, even though it's a struggle, that person's trying to do what they do. Like, is somebody in my ear like, you stupid. But no, I'm just being real. Like,
yeah, well, let me be real and tell you that, yeah, that's an issue. I'm not, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of women out there, there's a lot of men out there that maybe that works for them. It doesn't work for me. So I'll just sign that, like, right out the gate.
Y'all better bring it, fellas.
Steph,
yeah, man, like
minimum wage, McDonald's guy rocking it, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm bringing in the minimum wage checks, baby.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm sorry, I can't even do that either.
Okay, for sure. No, but that's real talk. What you mean?
No, but you know what? I feel you, because you know what? My thing is this, though, especially like if I had a lady, single dude, you know what I'm saying, but if I was involved with somebody and they started off at McDonald's, my whole deal was this, like, you better be rocking that manager's job, you better be doing something to kind of...
No, you better own that, bitch. What you mean? Like, you better, like, have, like, serious stock or whatever. Like, nah, not manager. But you know what? Not for nothing. Like, my father, like I said, I'm half Jamaican, so my father was born and raised in Jamaica. And when he first came to the U.S., he, he was working at, he was like, gas stations, and then he worked at a McDonald's, which eventually I was hired at that same McDonald's that he managed. Now he's a correction officer, but, there's a bigger picture. So what you're doing now and what you're working towards, all of that will show. So that has a big something to do with it, too. Like, what are you trying to do in the future, and how can we come together as, a collective whole, whatever we're going to be in a relationship? Like, how can we, how can we benefit from it? What's the tea? Do we have the same things in common? Like, if you just are perfectly fine with, getting on the bus and riding around town and getting where you need to go, and I'm trying to, like, purchase a Bentley, then our goals are not the same. So how is it going to work?
Yeah, how you gonna go from a bus to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, you're perfectly fine. You're happy with your bus pass, but I'm like trying to purchase a Bentley, honey. Like, what do we have in common? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to see and read. You got to feel people out.
Nah, and you know what? I mean, what about it? I'm gonna ask both of y'all ladies this, and I'm gonna involve some of the callers too. If y'all wanna go ahead and call in, go ahead and lock it in 347-215-8653. This is Tuesday Ladies Night with the guest Blake, hosted by your man Brandon and Steph Perry. So if y'all wanna go ahead and rock that, press the one button so I know you wanna talk too. But my whole thing is this: what if y'all ladies had a situation? You know what I'm saying? Dude had a cool job, or you know, significant other had a cool job, and you know that job wound up, you know, falling through, get laid off, or you know, stocks, you know, recession is tight. It's real tight. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Now, I mean, how would y'all react to that situation when that presented itself?
I mean, well, for me, I would just, you know, obviously, you can't just go full on like, oh my God, like, you know, you got like some things you just don't have any control of. But if I know right out the gate that you're not moving right, then why would I want to deal with that? But if you know, you come into the relationship with something, and then something happens and whatever, and you kind of got to like maneuver yourself and, you know, work past that, whatever, then, you know, I'm open to it. But again, it still relies on what do you want, what are your goals, and what are you going to do?
Yeah, I agree with her. You know, I would most definitely stick by my partner or whatnot, but the problem is going to come in if you're not trying to better yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah, if you're not trying to better yourself and you just want to sit home like I'm supposed to be doing or something, then that's where the problem's going to come in. If you're working at, well, babe, I'm going to get another job, you know, or whatnot, then we cool. I beat up, all day for him. But, yeah, if he just, you know, getting comfortable with the situation, then that's where the problems come in. We have bills, you know, kids, whatever. So you have to keep it coming.
Exactly. Like, what are you going to do?
Exactly. And it's at a point, too, where I got people saying that, you know, hey, you know, there's plenty of situations, you know, and this is coming from a female where, you know, guy lost his job, either he got fired, laid off, whatever the case may be. And he would say he really trying hard to go look for a job, but he just sits on his ass playing PlayStation. That's not going to work.
Not at all.
Yeah, dime that, honey. Keep that party moving, boo-boo. Like, tap out of that.
And then playing the PlayStation all day? Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm not, for sure. I'm not in the business of all that, honey. There's a lot of other people.
There's that game show loser comment, like, oh.
There's a lot of other people that might work for them, but not so much.
Yes.
All right, let's go ahead and take a call real quick. Let me take this from the 901. You're in the house tonight on Tuesday Ladies Night with your host, Brand, Steph Perry, and the beautiful Blake. What's happening?
What's happening? Everybody? Brandon.
Hey.
What is it?
That's my boy.
Yeah,
what's up with it?
Man, I'm good, man. You know, I had to come check in on Ladies Night, man, see what's good with the ladies, man. You know, I'm usually with you rocking on Smoke a Lot Radio, but I wanted to keep, you know, come check in with the ladies tonight, man, and say what's up to Blake, you know what I mean, and Steph.
Right.
Hey, how you doing, boo?
I'm good, man. You know, making my rounds around the city, you know. You know what I'm saying? For my employees.
And you know what? And you one of the first rare guests that'll acknowledge the ladies first. So you need a round of applause, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give it up to you for putting out the ladies. You know what I mean? You feel me?
Yay.
No doubt. Off top.
Yeah, but I appreciate y'all for having me on the panel. You know what I mean? I've been listening in, you know, about the finances and all of that. You know what I mean? And I agree with what I'm hearing, and I disagree with some of what I'm hearing. You know what I mean?
Okay, well,
what you disagree with?
Okay, what you disagreeing about? Let's get to this.
Down, boo-boo. Lay it down, honey. What you think?
Yes.
I'm going to tell you like this. Y'all, you know what I'm saying, Blake? I hear what you're saying, but I hear what you're saying too, Steph. Y'all on the same page, but one of y'all sounding kind of hypocritical tonight, talking about finances and this and that and the third. Well, one of y'all was trying to get with somebody who live in their mama's basement with no job.
Oh, well, honey, that wasn't me, boo-boo.
Oh, Blake, you talking about me.
Let's keep it all the way over.
Yeah. Honey, that's you, boo.
Frank the entertainer who live in his mama's basement with no job. What was he trying to do? Why was he the candidate to be with? What he had popping? Tell me.
Okay, again, like we were saying earlier, everybody have their motives. Of course, I was going on there to meet him, but of course, I was there for the great exposure too, like I got. You know what I mean?
My question is, why do you want to meet a man of that stature? Why are you going out your way to meet that man?
I mean, it's a show. It's entertainment. It's entertainment. It's TV. I just wanted, you know what I'm saying? I wanted the experience. It's something I wanted to do, you know, and I did it.
But it's reality TV, though. Like, reality is you wouldn't try to go get with no man like that.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to say this. If I would have won that show, there's no way I could have, you know, really talked to Frank in real life. I'm going to say that. So, like I say, everybody have their motives. If I made it to the top, there's no way I could have stayed with Frank. I probably would have told him, hey, we could just be friends. That's it.
So we in hypothetical land right now.
No. So we talking reality. Now that's a whole other subject right there with my show. To reality, like real life stuff.
When you say the word "if," that just changes gears from reality to hypothetical, though. You feel me? Like when you say "if," all we can do is imagine. You say if you would have won, the outcome would have been this and that. And you couldn't have talked to him, but you know what I'm saying? All we know is the reality of what we saw. This dude living in his own basement with no job.
Okay, but I'm telling you from my own mouth, though. I'm telling you from my own mouth, like what would have happened if I would have got there. You know why I was there.
Okay, I feel
There's
you.
no way I could have dated Frank.
I think this too, though. I think this too, especially with Frank's show. You know, I think the majority of the ladies kind of knew exactly what his status was. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna put you in that same deal, Steph, as far as. You know, we all know that dude didn't really have much. He ain't got shit to offer. Let's just keep it real.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's why I say it's TV. Everybody have their motives. I wanted to get on TV.
My thing is like this, like, you know, her deal, you know what I'm saying, just in general, I just feel like, you know, I think everybody on that show was there. Hey, they just want to get on TV, man.
Exactly. Like, everybody had motives. I was not, even though I was the only one that stepped up and said I was a model, everybody did something on the side they did not expose. I was the only one that was real.
Steph, can you allow me to put it in perspective for you, just for the men that's listening on Ladies Night?
Okay.
Okay, and I want y'all, and Blake, I want you to weigh in and give me your honest opinion too, and you tell me if this is okay.
Okay.
Now, there was a reality show casting for men about I want to be with Cat Stacks, or I want to marry a prostitute or some shit. Some shit way out of pocket, and it's a gang of niggas showing up for the casting call, and the cast gets picked, and they air this show. What are y'all going to think of every one of them cast members that's on there trying to be with this woman that ain't got nothing going for herself, that's on the level of the prostitute or the groupie, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just out-of-pocket woman with no standards that ain't got nothing going, with a house full of niggas trying to fight for her. What y'all going to think about them niggas?
Well, I'm going to just think, they the same situation with me. Everybody have their motives. Maybe some people really not going to be there for her just because they know what she do. Somebody probably just getting on there to better themselves, to open more doors for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, you know, with a lot of stuff I have done with just being a model, when I got on the show, I probably wouldn't have got those opportunities with just being a model. So, again, everybody have motives. So if somebody did go on the show,
let me say this too, though, before Blake weighs in on it as well. Like, there's been, and I can see both sides to it too, because there's a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys that went on New York shows because of that same deal. You know what I mean? Now New York,
just to go.
What can you really say about New York though? She was a super drama queen. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
But she didn't really have much to offer outside, of her paid for breasts and her loud personality. I mean, I don't know her per se, but I'm just saying in general. A lot of dudes that I interviewed her basically said the same thing Steph says.
Exactly.
It's all TV deal.
Now you understand where I'm coming from.
I mean, it's never unclear. I'm just saying I don't agree. with your position. You know, you got to understand the light that's shining on you when you decide to go holler at the basement affair. Get with the dude in the basement.
You know what? I'm the type of person I don't care. Hold on, let me say this. I'm the type of person I don't care what people think of me. I don't care what people have to say about me. What matters is what I think about myself. That's all that matters, and the people who's important to me, like my family. Other than that, I don't care what America have to say about me at all, because if that's the case, I would have been broke down. Because blogs, like people say all kind of stuff about me on blogs, everywhere. So I don't focus on that. People that really know me, people that really know me and know my personality, they know how stuff is. They know the real stuff. Like what you saw on TV, that's a whole nother Stephanie. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you have to be a character when you go on reality TV. They don't want boring people. So, you know, I kind of gave them what they wanted. I gave producers what they wanted.
So the real you is not entertaining? The real you is boring? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that either. I have another, you know what I'm saying? If you look at me on TV, okay, what did you see when you saw me on TV?
I'm going to keep it real. I ain't even watched The Basement Affair. You know what I'm saying?
Did it?
So I can't even,
Okay.
It wasn't interesting to me. It wasn't nothing for me to watch. Like, man, I can't even watch these females living in somebody's mama house basement trying to get with this dude. Like, I can't spend an hour of my day. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Cali, bro.
I don't want to work for Diddy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was watching.
Hey, Cali, bro. So you're not really sweating the females like that. Basically, the end result is really what you wasn't feeling. It's like the end result would be a chick that's with a dude that lives in his mama house in the basement.
Right. Why are you competing for a dude like that? That's my point. That's what I'm not feeling.
I got you.
Right.
Like somebody like that should compete for somebody like you, right?
Hey, he can't even compete with me. I got too many credentials.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the problem. I think we all should be competing for you.
You know what? The bar is going to be raised so much higher. You feel me? You got to let them know, Brandon. You know what I'm saying? You got to let them know.
Matchmaking.
You know what I'm saying? The bar is way up
Blake, I think they're trying to matchmake it. I'm not.
So, Blake, what do you have to say about that, the cat facts thing? Like, if dudes went on there, what do you have to say about that, too?
I mean, like, you know, I can't really speak for anybody. Like you said, everybody has their motives of, you know, what they're going to do, whatever the case is. Like, I'm just a businesswoman, and I want to be appreciated as such. So I don't check for nobody else and whatever it is they're doing to try to make themselves, like, on top or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to be, you know, TMZ'd in Hollywood and whatever the case is. Like, I'm on some business shit, and, you know, I know where I want my future to go. So
that's exactly what it is. Yes.
That's something within myself. Like
I said, you have to do stuff, to get your name out there. That's exactly what you did.
I just don't. I personally don't need to, you know, engage in certain things just to do that, because, like I said, when you see me and you meet me, either you get it or you don't. If you don't, then, you know, I'm going to keep the party moving, honey, because somebody's going to get it.
She said keep the party moving. I heard that.
Yeah, and I'm that confident in myself, and I know what I bring to the table. So, yeah, I'll say it. Like, they can't see me.
So that means, Blake, you the life of the party then?
Oh, absolutely, honey. Oh, like I said, when I walk into the room, if I know nobody, by the time I leave that room, honey, everybody knows me. And that's all that matters.
And that's a good thing.
For sure.
That's a great thing.
That's
for sure.
All right, now, my Cali dude, let me ask you this. If the tables was turned, and if you had a chick that just lost her job, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, and things is rough already as it is, like, you know, what would be your approach to the whole situation, man?
We rock. We already rock. You know what I'm saying? We in this thing rocking out together. We done seen some good. We done seen some bad. When something hit the fan, I'm not going to bail on you like, oh, well, you know what, man, it's all bad. I'm gone. I can't do it like that. That means I'm not real from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? That means I got my own little motives. I was only there to get what I could get, and once it got bad, I was gone. So that's not me. You know what I mean? I'm going to rock with you. I'm going to go ahead and put you in, you know what I'm saying, lead you in some right directions on some job opportunities or some job fairs, or get your resume cracking. Let's get out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be that dude that's right there shoulder to shoulder with you, 10 toes down, trying to tell you how to go get it. Because you can't criticize without being a part of the solution. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I'm going to help you get to the solution, which is getting back on your feet, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to tear you down because a woman ain't no good once you break her down. You got to build her up, keep her self-esteem good. You know what I mean? Just tell her it's good. Don't trip. Little thing is temporary. Back, nothing lasts forever, you know?
My thing is this. My thing is this because, you know, I think right now we're talking like we're the minority because you know, and I think everybody knows out there on radio, it don't necessarily happen like that. You know what I'm saying? You do get a lot. There's a lot more people that I feel like that bails when the situation gets tough than, you know, still survive. And you know what? I'm gonna struggle with you. I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna be right there fighting with you. You know what I'm saying? To the bitter end. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hold you down like I'm pretty sure you will hold me down because you know that tends to happen. I know a homie of mine. He lost his job. You know what I'm saying? Corporate guy. You know what I'm saying? Lost his job. Silicon went down. Silicon Valley actually went down, and it was just a mess. So, you know, lost his job. Dude's out there, you know, he ain't out there sitting, you know, playing PlayStation at home and just being lazy and shit. He was out there trying to go get it. And the chick, you know, gave him a month to try. Hey, you know what? You tried. It's a month. I got to go. You know what I'm saying? A month, bro. I kid you not.
That's nothing.
I kid you not.
Nothing.
I kid you not. I guess that monthly first month they was used to, you know what I'm saying, now they had to start scaling down some stuff because, you know, when you do get hit with the financial part of it, you know, you can't, you know, if you used to spending a certain way, now you got to kind of save a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she kind of dipped out because that wasn't in her element. She was used to spending. You know what I'm saying? And she left, and that broke dude was broken.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you say, when he said, well, she wasn't real from jump.
Yeah.
Right. But
she wasn't real from jump.
It's better to happen sooner than later. You know, it's better to have that happen after you invested 5 more years into it, then she go walking out. You know what I'm saying? The outcome might have been a little bit more uglier then. You know what I'm saying? Because the more we invest into a situation, the more we feel like we owe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody just gonna put a bunch of chips into something and don't want to see no return. You know what I mean?
True.
Relationships the same way.
Of course.
And see that kind of goes back to, you know, the fact, that question. I mean, can it ruin a relationship? Yeah, but at the same time, no, because if you got the right frame of mind, if I'm with you, Steph, and I just lose my job and you know what I'm saying? You see me sweating out there, you know, working hard, pounding the pavement, doing interviews, doing workshops, whatever I need to do. And then still, if it ain't working, I'm going to be like, you know what, baby, I can still go ahead and go to school for, you know, for a couple of nights a week. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can be able to stay sharp. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Would you leave me, Steph? Seriously, would you leave me?
Hell yeah.
She paused.
She's like, yeah, dude. She's off that, honey.
That was the answer right there.
She's off that. She wants to shop on Rodeo, honey. There's no room for error.
Would you leave me, Steph? Would you really do that?
I'm not sure.
Oh, Lord.
That's definitely yes. That's definitely. That means definitely.
She said, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I have to think about that one.
Oh, you wrong, Steph. You hella wrong. You were in a place. Blake, would you leave me there? If the situation was that, forget it, Steph. Me and you, we do. I'm moving on to Steph. I'm moving
sorry.
on to Blake now. Blake, would you you know, still rock with the kid if that was the case?
I mean, I would really have to be in that situation for me to answer that. Because, you know, I've been in relationships before. Yeah, but that's no talk. Like, but not for nothing. It depends on how detrimental. It depends on, like, how detrimental it is to the relationship. Like, where am I at in my career, and can I hold us down? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't hold us down, you can't hold us down, then what the hell are we doing? Like, there's going to be issues. You know? So,
you're right. I mean, I love y'all, honestly.
That's real talk.
Y'all asses is like, ooh, y'all get just silent. Like, you know, I hear crickets. Like,
okay.
like, oh, Lord have mercy. But, no, I mean, you know what? And that's keeping it real, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but like you said, Blake, you know, it depends on if you can be able to hold the household down. You know what I'm saying? While he go look for it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with you, Steph, because I know you. So, you know, I know you ain't that type of chick to be like, hey, you know, you know what? I'm about to leave. As soon as that last severance pay is like already spent, like I gotta go.
Right.
We know
exactly.
We know you got higher standards than that, Steph. We know you really ain't trying to rock with cats that live in their mom's basement.
Exactly.
You know, I ain't never really got to rock with a reality star, so I just had to take it there. You feel me? You know.
Okay, no problem, babe. No problem.
Good though.
You know that my man, my Cali dude's like, you know, man, Steph, you better than that, baby. You better than that. You need that dude.
Yeah.
Then he want to cut you first. He got some nerve. Then he want to cut you first.
No.
Dead wrong for that. He was dead wrong for that.
Hey,
Yeah,
but you know how that goes, though. You know, he started chopping down the real ones, so the real ones went first.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
The real ones went first. That's what it was.
So
Right.
there you have
Exactly.
it. And Blake, and my deal with Blake too, though. Like, you know, like I said earlier, I love Blake on there. She was a go getter.
Oh, yay.
Like, you know
awesome.
what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I smelt that on you from the moment you touched down. And like I said, like, to me, I thought it was a dirtbag move for you to leave, you know what I'm saying, the way you did. But at the same time, like you said, you got just what you needed, even though you wanted it, you know, at the end of the day, you wanted that job because it was your passion, you know what I mean? So
exactly.
I think that's what I respected more out of the whole thing, watching you, was the fact that, you know what I'm saying, that really was your passion. You was passionate about getting it in, you know what I mean?
For sure. Absolutely.
I'm going to take this.
And like I said, I'm just...
Go ahead, baby.
Go ahead.
No,
I was just saying, like, I'm just not in the business of, like, having to belittle somebody else just for the sake of my advancement. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you cross me, then I'll, you know, if you cross me, I'll cross you. But if not, then, you know, it's whatever. Like, I know my capabilities. I know what I've done before. I know where I'm going. I'm very confident in who I am, that I can show up at the end of the day.
Right.
So, you know, it's TV. But it was awesome nonetheless.
No doubt, no doubt. Let me take this one from the 662. This is my girl that's calling in. Welcome to Tuesday Ladies Night. Hanging out with Steph, the co-host, Brand. Got the star VH1's Blake in the building as well. What's up, girl? Long time.
What's up?
No hear
It was
from.
last week. Don't play, Branded.
I'm just playing, girl. You know, long time is like last Tuesday was no time. You know what I'm saying? You know how long weeks go. You know how it goes. What's up with it though?
Nothing. I'm chilling right now, trying to get over a little cold, but I'm good. How's everybody?
Oh.
Hey.
All's well in my world, honey.
Good. I'm good. So you put your hand up because you was like, ooh, I think I got something to say right now. So, you know, the floor is yours, baby. The floor is yours.
I don't really have nothing to say. I was just listening in on everybody.
Nah, you had something to say, girl. Stop
Blake.
playing.
I have to say,
Oh,
Blake,
yeah.
I love your personality. I love it.
Oh,
I was
awesome.
like, oh, my gosh. I love
For
her.
sure. Thank you.
See?
Thank you.
Now, you did have something to say, girl. There you go. Stop
I
playing.
have nothing to say, though.
Stop acting like you ain't got nothing to say. What's your whole take on this thing? Like, if I was a broke dude, busted flat broke, and you was carrying me, like, you know, will it ruin our relationship, baby? Are we done?
It depends. Like, if
there you go.
not,
There's another one.
everybody
There you go.
Always start off with I mean or depends or
never direct, man.
But that's the truth, though. Like, it just depends. Like, if you're just not trying to do nothing with your life at all, then, like, let's face reality here. It's not going to work.
But Jazz, we understand that, though, but, you know, what about the dude that you was with that just lost his job, you know what I'm saying, and, you know what I'm saying, and you struggling as it is, I mean, would you just dip out of the relationship after a while? Like, you know, would you try to, what's going on with that one?
No, that's a totally different story. If he lost his job, I mean, as long as I know he's trying to, you know, find another one and better himself, then no, I'm not going to leave. I mean, like, no.
She's like, no.
No.
She's like, no. She's like, no, but you know, at the same time, like, you know, she's like, no, but you know what? I'll give it a couple of weeks.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Give it a couple of weeks.
Give him at least a month. Give him at least a month.
That's not what I'm saying.
Nah, but I just feel like, you know, you got to think about it. I mean, there's so many relationships that do fail, and I seen some kind of stats saying that, you know, at least 79% of the relationships that do fail, it all is because it's financial. You know what I'm saying? Like 79, that's pretty huge. You got to think about it, because there's a lot of infidelity, you know what I'm saying, a lot of abuse, a lot of stuff going on like that too, you know what I mean? So it's kind of weird that stat would be kind of high, you know what I'm saying, because of that. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's kind of weird, but at the same time, it is a big part of what makes a relationship or breaks a relationship too, because, you know, hey, if you financially comfortable, then goddamn it, hopefully, you know, your mental state is stable as well. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what attracts a lot of men and women to, you know, that person they want to be with, because of how they carry themselves, right? Like, you know, hey, if you really got it upstairs, and if it really shows financially too, then hey, you know what, I could get used to that.
And you know, that's funny, because like they say money came by happiness, but my uncle used to say the people who say that must have money, because the people who don't have money are not saying that. So I'm like, okay, how does this work? You just like broke and happy, or you rich and not happy? Like, I don't understand.
Nah, like my whole thing too, like, and Blake, I'm gonna have you actually, you know, jump off this as soon as I make a comment. I think, you know, that whole thing being broke and happy, I think that's a damn lie. Just be real. I mean,
yeah,
people
for real.
Say that, people who say that, just, you know, I don't know. That just seems, yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
but they pulling up hella fronts. I mean, just because it's like, you know, like I swear, like, you know, I don't have to be a millionaire. I just want to make sure I'm straight, my daughter's straight, my family's straight, and if I had a lady, my lady's straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. And if they not, then yeah, I need to get on my grind. And, you know, it's gonna stress me out or piss me off if that's not popping off well. So, you know what I'm saying? Overall, it's like, you know, people that say they broke and happy, they goddamn lies. I swear. What you think about that, Blake?
I agree. I totally agree. Like I said, I just feel like, I mean, I just know what I want in life and what I expect and want from a partner. So, you know, again, things do happen, but yeah, like, you know, at the end of the day, it's case by case, and it's like, what are you doing to improve? What are you doing to, you know, better yourself, and do we have the same goals?
No doubt.
And if we don't, that's a wrap.
Yep. Same thing, Steph?
Yeah, I'm with y'all on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel that. Tuesday Ladies Night, hosted by Brand, Steph Perry, with the guest of honor, Blake, in the building. And it's funny y'all mentioned Kat Stack, too, because she was actually supposed to be on this panel tonight, but she actually declined.
Are you serious?
Because she was, but you know what? She declined just for the simple fact that the show that I had prior to this past Monday that was hosted by a hip-hop dude, he talked about her so bad she didn't want to do the show tonight. So.
Oh,
that's awful. Awful.
Yeah.
But she's more than welcome to come anytime to speak her mind. I'm just saying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We are an equal opportunity, you know, station when it comes to Ladies Night. We invite you all, you know what I'm saying? If you want to call in, I got people saying shut the hell up. If y'all want to call in, y'all can definitely do that. 347-215-8653. Press the 1 button. And we got to say, it's a lot of people that love Blake right now. They're just like, wow, Blake can hold her own.
I'm just saying, man, I know what I want, and I've been through enough BS, you know what I'm saying? So it's easy, and either you get it or you don't. If you don't, you know, we can go our separate ways and, like I said, keep this party moving. But I'm just good with all the extra and the, you know, oh, I'm doing music, but you ain't really doing music, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be in the studio, like, whatever, so we all in the studio, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, come on, man. All that false advertisement. Yeah, let's be real with the situation. And like I said, that's just what doesn't work for me. So it may work for somebody else, but I'll let you know, like, if it doesn't work for me, it doesn't work for me.
No doubt, no doubt. We're going to bring another person into the panel right now. I got to say what's happening to my man that runs Wednesdays like no other. You know what I'm saying? I got to say what's happening to my man VP Deezy. in the house tonight on Tuesday Ladies Night. What's happening?
What's good? Hey, happy Ladies Night. Thank you. Everybody, hey, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Hey, what's going on, ladies? How y'all doing?
Hey, how are you?
All right, we good. I'm good over here. I'm a little pissed, but I'm good.
Why? Why you pissed?
Oh.
Now why you pissed? We done had 2 men come on here tonight tripping. Now why you pissed?
My situation totally different. Like Brand already know, man. I get it in at the gym around about this time,
okay.
and my damn car wasn't working, so I got to raise hell. I got to raise hell tomorrow. I'm like, man, I thought we had this situated. You know, VP got a goal to get to Beachbody. We working to that goal, and they messing up the progress. You know what I mean? So, no.
Hey, that's when you gotta sprint to the gym, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, do your sprint to the gym. Go run back. Go run forth.
Man, look, let me tell you something, man. If it was meant for me to sprint to the gym, God wouldn't have invented cars, all right? So, you know what I mean? You feel me? I don't want to get to the gym, run to the gym, then pass out, and then I ain't even get my workout on. So, it's good
you
though.
know what? And you amongst peeps, man. You got, of course, I got to make sure I handle the ladies first, and the beautiful co-host Steph. You know what I'm saying? The beautiful exotic. You know what I'm saying? Blake from the second season of I Want to Work for Diddy, kicking it with us tonight. And we got the fellas up in here. Well, we got Jazzy. My bad. We got Jazzy up in here as well. And we got my man Cali. I'm just gonna call him Cali dude. You know what I mean? Cali dude.
That's what it is. You're a California guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Cali, hey, man. We in here, man. We in here. So yeah, I already know you touch base. Man, didn't no 2 dudes come on the line tripping tonight either, man. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? I just had to address that whole basement affair thing, but it's all love, ain't no tripping.
That's because Cali dude wanted it to be him. He didn't want you to go rock with Frank, baby.
And I'm gonna keep it real.
I understand. Okay.
I'm gonna keep it real. It really do get under my skin a little bit when I see my beautiful black women on these reality shows. You know what I'm saying? Vowing or competing for some cats that I think go in the category of a sucker. You know what I mean? Like, man, that dude's a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, why these beautiful women lined up? You know what I'm saying? I understand the motive. You know what I mean? It's TV, it's exposure. You know what I mean? Opportunities and all that. But, when a cat is sitting down in his living room with his feet kicked up on some relaxed, just watching TV, you take it in. You soak it in. Like, damn. Like Blake. I was watching TV. He was the only one that came with the Biggie lyrics, and I was like, "Oh shit, yeah."
Yeah, for sure. I told you guys I was for real, like die hard, like bad boy, like live rap bad boy, like before I even got on the show, man. So,
where you from, Blake?
I'm originally from Boston, but I moved here from New York. Well, I live in LA now, but I moved. I was in New York for 6 years. D.C. before that, Maryland, yeah. But East Coast Celtics,
you
baby.
confused about the NBA Finals, huh?
No, I'm not confused at all, honey. Celtics all day, boo.
No
confusion, honey.
Tonight.
We already discussed that, bro. We talked.
I mean, the Celtics played horrible tonight, but at the end of the day, I do think they're a better team, and I rep Boston, so all day, every day.
That's what's up. Sorry, Brandon. Sorry, you're outnumbered. Sorry.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I know you had to throw it in. But we was talking sports with Steph and Blake, and I said earlier, man, it's real ill. You could be able to chop it up with 2 beautiful ladies about sports, like seriously. And Blake's she's an ESPN Sports Center head, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, absolutely, highlights, honey.
Like,
for sure, highlights all day.
That's hot though. That's real hot. You can just say what you have Sports Center on, and you ain't even got to worry about turning it because you like the girls right there.
Did you ask the question though, Brian? Did you ask her the infamous question?
What?
Are you single, Blake?
Oh, actually, yeah, I am.
Wow, nobody.
Oh shit! Somebody trying to take me out to dinner or something? What's the tea?
Kissing the ball for being single. Damn.
Oh, yeah, man. It's hard out here.
She said
it gets hard out. It gets hard out here, man. She's trying to take me to dinner.
What kind of dinner do you like? What a dude got? What kind of what way you gotta take you to? Do it gotta be like the 5-star joint or what? Are you cool with the McDonald's real quick so you get back to watch Sports Center?
No, man, I'm not going to no fucking McDonald's.
Hey,
sorry.
It's funny because we mentioned McDonald's
start
earlier, bro. You came in on point too.
No, man, if it's not a road trip, boo, I don't want to see no McDonald's, honey. Step your cookies up.
I feel you.
Step your cookies up. Yeah, man.
Some fella was like,
yeah.
Sports Center? Oh, I know she like McDonald's, then. And we can get
no doubt. Honey, that fillet of fish, is a party in your mouth, honey, trust. But, no, not so much. Like, I'm going to aim for the stars, so all across the board. So, yeah, let's step it up a few notches.
Okay.
Hey, let me go ahead and take a call real quick from my man. Got to put Mr. Vito in the house tonight, Tuesday Ladies Night, hanging out with Steph Perry, Branded, and the guest of honor, Blake, in the building. What's happening, bro?
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, lady? VH1 Blake and VH1 Stephanie repping Tuesdays Ladies Night with my man, iambranded. Straight up.
Yeah.
You seem like you happy tonight, bro. You happy tonight?
Yeah, I'm real happy, man. I have a lot of brothers over here. I want somebody to say hi real quick. Is that okay?
Passing the phone. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Passing the phone lines like it's it's a Soul Train line or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it ain't a Soul Train line, man. I'm just filling your lines, man. I see your live wire, man. You saying the right things for all the right reasons, man. You know what I'm talking about? I love the feedback, man. I'm lucky out of New York City, man. You dig?
Hey.
That's what's happening with you, man.
What's happening?
Oh, just some more of it, man. Just some more of it, man. Like I said, I'm feeling your swag, man. You dig? I've been here hustling hard body, man.
Hey, you know what, bro? Hey, it ain't even me, man. It's these ladies right here, Steph and Blake. They killing us right now. They doing an ill show. You know, I'm just a moderator, man. I'm just hanging loose, man. Let's pay our respects to these ladies, man. They most definitely holding it down tonight, no doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you already know. I definitely got magical conversations coming out there throughout their verbal, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling that a whole bunch, man, around here for real, man. You know, they say a lot of positive things, man, and all the right things for the right reasons. So that's a good thing of all things, you heard? That's what's happening with it, man. I definitely shout them out for real, man. You're doing a wonderful show, man. You know what I'm saying? The guests, man, you know, that's a good thing, you heard? That's what's happening. I want to shout y'all beautiful women out, man. Lucky for the record.
Thank you.
Hey, there you go. Most definitely appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
That's ill. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Word.
You know. Hold on, man. I'm going to swing this thing to the right here, man, you know, and let him go ahead and shake the cage.
We got another one in the Soul Train line right now. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm back, yo.
Let's go.
Yeah. Like with the situation you guys were talking about with the relationships, I feel you on that, man. You know, I'm trying to do my thing to the fullest, man. I have a rap group, Eternal Soldiers. You know, we're about to drop our single tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? You just got to try. Even if you do work in McDonald's and you love the person, it ain't going to matter what kind of money they make. You know, you could be making all the money and they could still be working at McDonald's and you still love them. You still come home to them. You still cuddle with them. You still kiss them. You still get down. You feel me? Get down.
Yeah, hold on, Vito. Hey.
What's up? What's up, baby?
Blake, come on now, girl. You know you want to laugh too, Blake. Blake over there.
Yo, all I'm saying is hey, yo, all I'm saying is case by case, boo-boo. If I get caught up, and I've been caught up before, where, you know, I was in a relationship and he wasn't moving right or whatever, but moving forward, I know what I want and I know what I expect. So, I mean, if he's already had a job in McDonald's, then not so much, man. That's just not where I'm at. You know, that's nothing against anybody else. That's nothing against, you know, whomever works at McDonald's. My first job was at McDonald's. I got fired because at the time I was a vegetarian, so I would order cheeseburgers without the burger. I made like 36 drive-through. No, real talk. I made like 36 drive-through orders of cheeseburgers without the burger because I was used to ordering it that way. And, you know, it was an issue. It was
you were with that person before you got big. You get what I'm saying? Wolf, you were with that person before you got big. Wolf, you were in the same situation.
For sure. I mean, things happen. Like I said, like, My mom, you know, she's European, was raised in Pennsylvania, whatever. My dad's Jamaican, Indian, born and raised in Jamaica. So, when my father came to the U.S., he didn't really have anything. It was my mom who loved him so much that, you know, showed him and helped him to get his first job was at, like, a gas station. He managed a McDonald's. You know, now he's a correction officer or whatever. And, you know, my family's pretty much, like, middle, upper class, whatever. But, you know, it depends on who the person is and what, you know, there's going to be stepping stones. But at the end of the day, what's the bigger picture? What do you want to do with your life? What are you going to do with your life? And that's it. Everybody has... Everybody has choices, man. Everybody has choices, and you know.
Because your mother and father gave you that example growing up of love,
absolutely,
finances, and it's like that don't even matter to you. You like, if you ain't got this, you ain't got it together. It's about what you.
No, honey, that's not what I said, my love. That's not what I said at all. I said it's a case by case issue. I said it's a case by. I said it's a case by case issue. I would have to be put in that position. I've been in relationships before where, you know, I was trying to...
That's the case. That's the case. You love this dude to death. You've been with him. He was rocking when y'all was together. 10 years down the line, something went down. You ain't rocking no more. The finances then went down the drain. It's on you. What you going to do? You going to rock with him? Or you
again, I would have to be in that position. Like, you never know until you're in that position how it's going to work out.
Yeah.
Real talk. If you're not personally in that position, it's very difficult to sit there and say what you're going to do. Because, like I said, hindsight being 20/20, I've been in relationships where, you know, he was saying, oh, he's going to do X, Y, Z, whatever, and I'm keeping this party moving, advancing to the next level, trying to better myself, better my career. And it's like you was all talking in the beginning, and now we're like 10 months down the road, boo-boo, and you didn't step your cookies up. You know what I'm saying? So you know, what am I to do?
You don't love him no more? Is that what
that was the question, though, man.
Hey, what was that? Hey, hold on, guys and girls. What was that song that came out back in the day? You know, ain't nothing going on but the rent. You gotta have a day.
For sure. J-O-B, if you want to be with me.
Damn right. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. Hey,
you have to want the same things, man. Like, you definitely have to want the same things in a relationship.
Like, people, like, to me, it's like this. I mean, and I said this earlier to start the show, too. Like, you know, a lot of people can't really live. You can't really pay your bills off love. Like, you know, oh, I love you, girl. You know, I don't have nothing, but I love you.
Yeah, I ain't got shit, but I love you. Like, that ultimately, it's going to take a toll on the relationship. So whether or not you want to recognize it in the beginning, and, you know, if you want to try to work it out, but ultimately, if things don't get better, it will take a toll on the relationship, and that's just real talk.
Because I think love to me, like, you look for that in you know, that person that's going to share them battles with you, though. You know what I'm saying? That's going you know, help you go through and get through, just like you want to go through and get through yourself and stuff like that too. But at the same time, it's like, you know, while you're going, I feel like love is one of those things where it just keeps going up and up and up, and then sometimes it's going to drop down. But if you don't try to keep going up and up and up, you know what I'm saying, you're going to lose that person because you're it's just like you said earlier, Blake. I think you said it's the earlier step too. You know, everybody's moving but you.
Yeah,
if you still,
exactly.
If you stuck, then, you know, you got to really know what your worth is at the end of the day when it comes to a relationship. Because I swear, like, if I had a gig and I lost the gig, and you know, working, trying to find jobs nowadays, I know it's tough as hell. But as long as if you don't communicate it with your lady or your significant other at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, how you doing, how you living, how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Steph, if I'm with you and I lost my job and I'm still going through it and I come home to you every day, you know, trying to, you know, tell you, you know, how you feel, I'm hoping you're going to tell me back, like, you know what, baby, I know we broke as fuck and I got some problems with your ass. You know what I'm saying? Tell me so I won't have to find out later. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, let me know. But communication, I think, you know, finances is going to ruin a relationship, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? But even if your finances run dry, you know what I'm saying, what's going to hold you down is your ambition and how you can be able to try to kickstart it. And then, you know, talking to your lady or your other person about it or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a amen? Amen.
Amen.
Wow.
Real talk. Like, I feel exactly what Blake. See, where Vito at? Hey, Vito, where you at? What's up, man? I'm right here.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. What Blake was trying to say, I understand exactly what you were saying, Blake. What she was trying to say is she if you starting off at Walmart, you know what I mean, not Walmart, McDonald's, and y'all rocking together, that's cool or whatever. But what she's saying is, if you working on fries when she meets you, you should not be working on fries, you know what I'm saying, 2 or 3 years down the line. You know what I mean? You got to step the game up.
I feel you out there.
You know what I mean?
I agree with you, dude.
I'm serious, man. Yeah, that's pretty much the thesis of what you were saying, right? You know what I mean?
I just want to surround myself. I just want to surround myself and be acquainted with like positive people that are just trying to advance and be the best people that they see. You know what I'm saying? Like all I have to offer is me and what I do. So with that said, I'm trying to perfect me and my skills of being a personality, being a host, acting, whatever the case is, because I want to be the best me that I can be because nobody else can be me. So in terms of relationship, it's the same deal. Like, what do you want for yourself, and what do we want together as a whole for us to move forward? Like, if we were to be in a situation where, you know, somebody lost their job, whatever.
Somebody said it better, or somebody said it earlier with an email when they said that, you know, if you start off like it's kind of like what DZ said about you start off as fries, but I think Blake said it. I think Steph said it earlier too. If you don't own stocks in that motherfucker, or if you don't have any kind of, you don't own a franchise of McDonald's and stuff like that or whatever, then, you know, what is your ambition? Is your ambition to rock them fries for 3 years?
What you gonna do?
And, you know, be like, hey, I think I mastered the fries now. I think I need to go do something else.
Let me get them burgers. Let me get them patties, baby.
Exactly.
I'm ready.
Exactly.
I'm ready.
But you know what? Hey, I love the honest energy and stuff like that tonight. If anybody want to call in, make sure you do 347-215-8653 is the number. Press 1, just like I'm going to press this one right here, calling from the 310 with the 920. You turned up heavy with Brand, Steph Perry, and the guest of honor, Blake. What's happening?
You already know who this is.
Hell yeah, girl.
All right, already know who this is. Go ahead and say who the name is.
JBZ, you already know.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
No, I had to get one out tonight.
Y'all crazy. Hello, everybody. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
What it do?
JB's
You guys are showing out on the radio, okay?
Only way to go. Ain't nothing wrong with communication. That's the best part of all parts, you dig? That's what's
Y'all
happening
are
with it.
showing out. Y'all are showing out.
That's magic.
What's up, BZ?
Man, just listening to y'all. You know, chilling.
That's what's up. All right, so, you know, you've been listening long enough, so, you know, finances can't ruin a relationship, baby.
They can. I gotta agree with Blake, because I've been in the same situation where somebody was just like talking woo woo woo, like a lot of people on Twitter.
Yeah, and ain't doing Nathan.
I'll let them tell you that I done told them that same thing. Like, y'all talk a good one, but then as soon as we get with y'all, it'd be a whole different story. All that glamour and glitz and gold don't go, never go nowhere.
All those promises, ain't nothing coming through. Yeah,
nothing at all. And we always be the one as the women, because we're already doing what we say we're gonna do. That's getting everything, and it just don't work. It's not cool. You feel me? And you know, Brandon, you know me personally, so you already know that I don't play that. I don't play that. Like, you're not gonna come and say you're gonna do what you're gonna do and not do it, because I'm out.
Exactly.
Period.
That Bees is one of those real upfront chicks, like, you know what I'm saying, and she will put somebody on blast in a minute, like, you know what I'm saying. She'll tell you about stuff real quick. So most definitely, you know what I'm saying.
Hey, Brian, I had a question for the ladies, if you ain't mind.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is my question for the ladies. You know, y'all said, you know, men, if they live up to their word, you know, it could ruin the relationship. Now, this is my question. What if they live up to their word, and then they surpass what they said they were going to do, and they do, like way more financially better than you? Do you think that can ruin a relationship?
Oh, that's
I'm gonna take this one. Let me jump right in here. I mean, again, I'm going to say this, like, it really depends. It depends on the woman. I know a lot of times in relationships, like, if there's a man that makes more than a woman or a woman makes more than a man, then it can have, an effect on the relationship. I'm comfortable in my own skin. So if you say you're going to do X, Y, Z, and then you really show up and you surpass that, then we're comfortable because now we both tapped in. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still going to, like, better myself and have something to bring to the table at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Now,
so
we live in a world too where we gotta try to outdo each other. Like, you try to outdo me, I try to outdo you. We both keep moving. See, again, it goes to what I said earlier. You got to make sure you keep moving up. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you slide down a little
move
bit,
forward.
Just keep moving up, because if you slide down and fall and you can't get your ass back up so you can be able to do what you do, then you're gonna be lost. Everybody else is gonna be past you. And to a man,
can that ruin a relationship though?
Now,
like, if you're doing better than your chick, right? If you're doing better than your chick, right?
Right.
And she gets jealous. She like, okay, like you be like, hey, baby, I got all the bills set up and blah blah blah. I paid that or whatever. Some females, like Blake said, everybody's different, but some females can't take, what I'm saying, you doing way better, because they might look at it as you throwing it in their face. Those who you think like that can ruin a relationship.
Let me
okay, but you just answered your own question though.
Yeah, Steph, do you think that can ruin a relationship?
Well, when it comes to me, no.
Yeah, it works.
Because I seriously, like, I prefer my partner to make more than me. So when it comes to me, no, I'm cool.
Nah, Steph, you can make more than me, baby. It's all good.
No,
Okay, Rico.
I'm just playing, Steph. Nah, but you know what? To me, I think you throw you like it's I'm gonna go back to what Blake said. You throw your cookies on the table. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody rocking a little bit more than what the other person's rocking, of course, to a man, you want to be the man. Like, I remember it was an episode on Martin. Go back, classic joints, where he was flipping out because his chick was making more money than him. He was destroyed. I know y'all remember that damn episode. Y'all remember that shit. And he didn't take that well. So it's just like, to a man, you want to try to do more. So if your lady is doing more, you want to try to at least step your game up enough to the point where if not on that same parallel. You know what I'm saying? I know it can get hard sometimes, but
don't get complacent. Look, like, in relationships sometimes, like, people just kind of get complacent and, it's just like settling, in the relationship and then also with their careers. It's just like, keep that party moving, honey. Get recognized for whatever it is that you do and keep advancing, trying to better yourself. If you don't have that in common, then what are we doing in terms of relationship? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to be the best you that you can be, then why are you even talking to me? Because you're trying to be the best me that I can be.
Why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me if you basically
what we gonna do, honey?
Because like this, if you a dirtbag, why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me?
Exactly. Because I don't find it attractive. If anything, I find it insulting. Because it's like, come on, dude, you're holding a domino sign. You're on the side of the the road or whatever the case is, and you're like trying to harm me. Like, really though, what are we about to do?
She's stupid.
But Steph,
talk, man.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Blake, I wanna sit there and say like such and such the other night when we were out, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
What up?
I'm gonna leave it alone. But yeah, I agree. 100%.
Yeah, man, it's easy. I think it just depends on each individual and what they want out of a relationship. There's a lot of people that certain things work for them, and I just know what works for me, and that's the only thing I can vouch on.
Right. And see, okay, now Steph, you said like if the dude make more than you, and then like he surpasses what he said he was gonna do and make more than you cool with that, right?
Mhm.
Well, okay. Now this is my question. It goes back to what y'all was saying. Now, what if he don't like the fact that you still standing? Let's just say hypothetically you still in the same spot, but you making your money. You know what I'm saying? And he just like, well, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I ain't really happy with what you bring to the table. How would you react to that?
I mean, I think I would try to step up my game, to be honest.
So you would do that for your dude? Like you would,
Yes, I will.
if he came to the table and he was like, hey, Steph, baby, I'm making all this bread, but you know what I'm saying, you still standing where you was 5 years ago. What's up with it? You know what I mean?
I will. Yes, I will.
Hey,
Step up for my dude.
Somebody send me
That's a good woman.
Somebody.
For real, that's a good woman, man. Because some women be like, what you mean by that? I mean, real talk. That's a good motivational tool to have.
I don't think I would take no
relationship.
offense. I wouldn't take no offense. If he feel like that, he making all this money, he's spoiling me, he making me happy, and he feel like I need to step up my game, then I will.
Yeah, somebody
That's
sent me
just
a
something
quote
I would
on Twitter. Like somebody said, if you are the same exact person today as you were 5 years ago, then you're not participating in life. And I think that's true because you definitely don't want to be the same as you was 5 years ago. You definitely you would hope that you would elevate yourself, and you would not just on a financial standpoint, but just on an emotional, spiritual, whatever the case may be standpoint, where you just you grew as a person, you know what I'm saying, as a man, woman, you know what I'm saying, like, you want your kids to grow up and be badasses, and, when I say badasses, I'm talking about in a good way, grow up and be bosses and shit, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, it's like, you still coasting, like, really?
It depends, though. It depends with that, though.
For sure, step your cookies up.
Depends on what, though?
It depends on where you at, like, if you Oprah rich, what? I'm happy being Oprah for 5 years. I'm good with that. Real talk. I'm good being Oprah for 5. Give me 5 years of Oprah. That's all I want. No, give me 5 months as Oprah. 5 months.
But see, bruh, even Oprah elevated herself, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? She started in the newsrooms and shit like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And now she bossing out. Now she doing more. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it up with Barack, like, she wasn't doing that 5 years ago, chopping it up with the president and shit. Like,
But,
it was,
but my
she was able to be
president is
invited
black,
to
man.
the White Houses and all that other stuff. But now I'm just saying, like, overall, like, I feel what you're saying, DZ, though, seriously. But at the same time, it's like, as a person, you definitely want to be more where, 5 years from now as opposed to 5 years ago, though.
Not George Bush. He ain't care. George Bush, I think, I'm just saying, I'm just like, George Bush got the, I don't even care syndrome. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. But Blake, what you say? If your dude came to you and he was like, hey, Blake, I ain't really happy where you at right now, would you take offense to that? Or would you motivate yourself and do something
Honey,
else?
I'm at the end of the day, I don't want nobody to ever say that I am not showing up. So I'm going to step my cookies up and keep the party moving. Again, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's about striving to be the best you that you can be in whatever it is that you do. So I'm not the one personally to, just kind of be stagnant and complacent and whatever the case is. Like, I want a lot, so I'm going after a lot. And I don't feel as though I've reached a place where I'm like, oh, well, I'm good. Like, I'm not good. And I don't think I'll ever be good. Like, I just want to better all across the board.
Hey, is it me or don't that sound hot when she say I got to step my cookies up, though?
Yeah, that is hot, man. That was hot.
Yeah, man, step your cookies up. At the end of the day, ain't nobody going to be able to say, oh, Blake was the weakest link. Nah, boo-boo. Like, if anything, you ain't showing up. Like, I'm showing up. I'm continuously, whatever, I'm just going to advance. You know what I'm saying? If I chose to be, like, a professional waitress or whatever, like, eventually I want to be, like, the manager. Like, there's always room for improvement. So, yeah,
so
I'm going to do what I got to do.
I'm going to ask the ladies this first.
Shout out to Brandon.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to shut up, man.
Yeah, shout out. Man, these women right here represent what women are supposed to be like, man. You know, I can't stand when a woman just be like, well, why I got to step my game up? I mean, you supposed to be a man, right?
About
you
that,
supposed to be it.
Right. No, you're right.
I mean, man.
And you don't hear
too many females that
you don't hear too many females that say, you know what, I do need to step my shit up too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
And not take offense to it, like, what? You know who I am? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Stephanie Perry. What the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, Nah, just, I feel that. Like, so these is humble chicks, and that's a rarity. Like, you know what I'm saying? We rock ill, humble ladies on ladies' night, which is definitely official. And my whole thing is this: when it comes to it, because this is Tuesday Ladies' Night with host Brand Steph Perry with the guest of honor Blake in the building as well. My thing is this, especially when it comes to the finances. We all know it can ruin a relationship, be it if it's good, bad, or in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My whole deal is why is that lack of communication? Just like is it more ego driven nowadays versus the humbleness? Like y'all some humble ladies on here. You know what I'm saying? Jazzy, I didn't forget you either, baby. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Y'all some humble ladies on this thing, and I mean, is it just y'all ladies on the panel on an island? You know what I'm saying? And everybody else is like,
Yep.
No, I think just like, everybody has their own goals and what they want and whatever. And there's a lot of women that are just like, it is what it is. I can't speak for anybody else. I can just speak for myself, and I know what I want, and I know what I don't want. So if I'm climbing the success ladder, then you need to be climbing the success ladder as well.
I feel you. I feel you, girl, on that, man.
All of it.
That's real talk. What you spit, man. All you ladies tonight are wonderful, and you guys are really speaking the knowledge and really putting it out there that that you want somebody that's doing their thing too. You don't want no bum. Working at McDonald's. That's true. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing your thing, you expect your partner to be doing the same thing too. I feel you all the way around.
Hey, but Vito, did you just say earlier that you want you rocking the whole McDonald's?
I know, but it's different view. I can feel her on that, but I could also feel the way I feel, which is some people would stay with that person. That I would,
Absolutely.
but I feel her to 100% too. You know what I'm saying? Just
all right,
like
Vito,
I would do.
Vito, let me ask you this, bro. Like, all right, your lady working McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? She one of the illest fry cook flippers on the planet. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's ill, super ill, like so bad that right now they rocking her 10th year anniversary for flipping fries. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's heavy. You know what I'm saying? Best ever. Still getting paid minimum wage too. Like, everything's official. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's still doing that. And you just now take over as a CEO for a corporation or whatever, and you still.
Hey, I make her have her own business. I buy her own business.
Wait, hold on. You said you gonna make her have her own business?
If I was the CEO, I'd help her out, man, to the fullest. I'd help her out what she wants to do, with her life. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. Well, how about this? What if she say, I don't want to be the CEO? Wait, hold on. I don't want to be a CEO. I just want to keep flipping fries. I want to get to my 20th year.
Yeah.
I don't know then, man. I don't know. I love her. You get what I'm saying? I love her. You get what I'm saying? I can't leave her behind just because of that. That's like saying, I'm with VH1 Stephanie, and she works at McDonald's, and I have to let her go because I make all this kind of money. She ain't gonna feel that. She might,
Nah. See, the point I was trying to make, hey, Vito, the point I was trying to make was this, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to that, like, it's elevating yourself. Like, some people are content with certain things, and you gotta really know your lady or know your significant other to. See exactly where they want to go in life. If that's all you want to do, and y'all had conversation, and you really want to be like, hey, I just want to go ahead and, get that 20th year in the fry flipping business. It's just ill to me, and, you know what I'm saying, no problems or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, you got to look at it yourself at the end of the day and be like, wow, you know what, I thought she had ambition. I thought she was trying to be a little bit more than just flipping fries and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
maybe her ambition is getting high in the company. If it was getting high in McDonald's company, maybe
fries for
manager.
10 years, man. That's not advancement. That's a lateral movement. You move from drive-through to fucking fry flipping or whatever. I don't know how they move like that though, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't give her. I still couldn't give her up, man. I love my girl too much. I couldn't do that to her. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what she's doing. I love her. I love my girl, man, to death. To death.
Hey, let me tell you something, Vito, real quick. Hey, this my thing. I don't mean to take over ladies' night. I'm sorry, ladies. I just want to talk to Vito for a second. If that's okay with y'all. If that's okay with y'all.
Yeah, that's
Go
fine,
ahead,
man.
man.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay, all right. Now, see, this is my thing, right, Vito? Like, it's no problem. Like, first of all, if it was me, you gotta let me know at the beginning of the relationship. Hey, I work at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? I want to be working fries for 20 years. Let me make my own decision about that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Don't sneak it up on me and be like we down the road 10 years and you just like, hey, I still want to work fries. No, you gotta let me know at the beginning of the relationship. I want to work at McDonald's and big shout out to people that work at McDonald's. We ain't talking about y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little stepping stone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We understand that y'all on the move. Don't take it as disrespect.
This show
But
hold on. Tuesday Ladies Night brought to you by the Big Mac. Continue.
Hell yeah, Big Mac and fries.
If you tell me, hey, I wanna be at McDonald's being a fly cooker for 20 years, we gonna probably have a problem, especially if I'm making CEO of the company. Because first of all, when Brandon when he asked you the question, when he was like, if you CEO and she's still working fries, would you be down with that? I'm like,
yeah, I would. I'm
like, no.
I wouldn't be down with it
because I might get tired of smelling them damn fries every night. I'll be like, hey, you know, hey, we got to do something different, you know.
Hey,
I want to smell some Big Mac juice or something. I can't keep smelling these fries every night. I need you to move up. And then the thing about me making CEO, I'm not gonna just give it to her on a platter. Be like, hey, baby, I'm gonna make you CEO store this McDonald's right here. No, I mean,
not a whole goal, man. No, of what she wants to do in life. You get what I'm saying? It's up to her.
She gotta be motivated though. She gotta be motivated.
No, she would be motivated. That's the only way I would stay with her. If she's motivated to do anything, I don't care if it's work at McDonald's or work at a damn car wash. She better be motivated to do that. Also, you know, it really don't work, even though I love her.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing, ladies and fellas, too. My thing is this, especially when it comes to that, because, you know, I'm getting emails right now. This is hella sensitive.
For real.
Now, and when I say sensitive, I'm talking about people that, you know, there is people that's content with staying at a job for 20, 30 years without moving up a ladder and stuff like that, too. But it's kind of like what DZ is saying. Like, to me, if I'm trying to get to know you, like Blake, I'm trying to get to know you and I want to know your ambitions, you know what I'm saying? Right. I would love to know that there is a lateral drive about yourself, that you're trying to move up with what you're trying to do instead of, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you would have told me out of the gate, it's like what DZ said earlier. Like, okay, well, you know, you're just trying to make the 10, 20-year plateau flipping fries. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing that, then that's telling me exactly where your I guess you could say your drive is as far as how to be somebody better, as far as your goals outside of what else you got going on. And then you know and then that's going to determine whether or not, you know what I'm saying, you want to continue to rock with that person. I totally understand that.
Exactly.
Because to me, I want somebody to know, hey, I'm trying to run my own business and I'm trying to do X, Y, Z, and I got this in motion and here's my plan right here. Come fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
My girl has a plan.
That's my deal.
See, that's a good thing. My girl has a plan. She's a woodworker. She builds things, and I'm gonna get her own shop. She loves to do it, so I'm gonna get her own shop in the future here, man. I'm gonna let her do her thing.
But you know, hey, get this man an applause for shouting out this lady though, like real deal. Like,
Thank you, brother.
That's what's up. But what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. If she come, like even Blake agreed with me. If I come into a relationship with you, I ain't talking about your girl, Vito. I'm just talking about if you had a girl.
Like in general.
Yeah, in general. Like if I come to Blake, I'll be like, hey Blake, you know, we dating or whatever. Hey, it's cool, whatever. So what are your goals in life? Oh well, all I want to do is just flip patties. Now I don't want to do nothing else. I don't want to be no manager. I don't want to do nothing. Yeah.
That doesn't, I'm chopping out, honey. That don't work for me.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. Everybody is different, honey. And if I see the signs, boo-boo, and I have to tap out, honey, I tap out. Then, you know, you're an amazing person. I enjoyed the time that we spent, but that doesn't really work for me. That's because I've already been.
You're able to make your own decision.
I feel you too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Don't be on no false advertisement. By any means, do not be on any false advertisement and, you know, paint this pretty picture of, you know, what what you're doing, what you want to do, what's going to happen like 5 years from now. Like, no. Like, keep it real. I'll do my little, investigating, whatever the case is. But because, again, false advertising. Sometimes it takes you a little bit of time to know what you're working with. And, I would love for it to just be very upfront and honest, but sometimes you don't get that. And then you uncover certain things over few weeks, months, whatever. But, give me the opportunity to tap out.
Yeah, let me ask the ladies this, as we got about 9 minutes left in the show. Tuesday Ladies Night with your host Branded, Steph Perry, with the guests, VH1's Blake, as well as the listeners and stuff like that. Let me ask the ladies, and I'm going to start with Steph. Like, has financial issues, like, when you scaling it from 1 to 10, in your relationships during your lifetime, has that been, like, really a key for you guys breaking up? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, not recently or whatever, just, be it if it's past, recent, or whatever.
Not at all. No, I never. Huh? Okay, you asking me, have I experienced that?
Yeah, like in your lifetime, like, you know what I'm saying, has the majority of it had to be financial, or was it other stuff?
Yeah, the ones I was exes, they was cheaters. It had nothing to do with finance at all. So I never.
Yeah, I've had some finance.
Yes, I never experienced it at all, and I hope I never don't. But yep, I never experienced it. I just never dated anybody that had that problem when it, when it comes to money.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, Blake, what about you?
Oh yeah, I've had that situation happen, and I don't know. I know what, like I said, I know what I want. I know what I don't want, and I know what I like and what I don't like, and I want to be able to provide for myself. I never really had to struggle for anything too much, and especially for my parents to come from having nothing, but making sure that my brother and I had the best of whatever. Like, I'm used to a certain lifestyle. So, and that's nothing against anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what my deal is. So, yeah, when it's like, in the beginning of the relationship, it's like honeymoon stages, and, they're whining and dining, and then 3 months down the road, he ain't got no chips, honey, you're not eating well. It's like tuna fish all across the board, like, come on, tap out. I'm good. I'm not moving like that. I want Tetsuya when I fucking want it. I'm sorry. The children are serving fish, but I want like sushi. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me.
Right.
I need to live.
Jazzy, what about you, baby?
No, like, I've never really experienced that in relationships I've been in. So yeah. Okay.
Now, and the reason why I wanted to throw that out there, too, because, to me, I feel like, especially the finances part of it, it happens. I feel like it especially nowadays, especially with marriages or people living together or whatever, it happens more than none. You get so many people either moving out, they have no choice but to move, foreclosed homes, all the pressures and all the stuff that happens when it comes to, financially being strapped when it comes to it. And that's going to take an emotional toll out of out of y'all. I'm talking about y'all ladies, too. And, fellas, too, though. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, our spotlight tonight is the ladies, and y'all are passionate, emotional women. So, and like I said, to me, at the end of the day, if I can't take care of my daughter, then, God damn it, you shoot my ass. You know what I mean? Like this. You feel what I mean? Like, and to me, I go to the, I would do whatever I got to do, you know what I'm saying? I'll say what I got to say or whatever just to make sure my daughter eats well, has stuff well, you know what I'm saying? Gets to the point where she doesn't have to go struggle and all that other shit, too. So that
it ain't Lunchables, honey. It's like, it ain't Lunchables, boo. That's the cookie cup. For sure.
Love it. Love it. Nah, and you know what? All around, I just feel like, especially with finances and relationships, the most I got tonight was a lot of communication, a lot of people actually just kind of need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Step the communication game up, and you know what I'm saying? We you know, at the end of the day, I think everybody will be good. You know what I'm saying? Communication, be it if it's for better or for worse, you won't have to go through a lot of hell if you know what's in front of you. And the only way to do that is to actually speak your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Be real. Just be real about your situation and don't be on no false advertisement. That's my thing.
Keep it 100.
There you go.
Be real about your situation, honey. Like, you know, don't tell me on, like, you know, a wing and a prayer. I'm all set. I'm a weed through it anyways, but just, you know, you have to want something, like, you know what I'm saying? And ultimately, I think that's why we would be attracted to one another anyways, because you want something, I want something, and, you know, it's compatible.
No doubt. No doubt. All right, Miss Blake, where can they find you one more time? Give me your info.
All right. For sure, you can follow me on Twitter, VH1Blake. You can friend request me on Facebook, Blake Sunshine, because there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Hello. And or you can go to my website, which is BlakeSunshineENT.com, as in Blake Sunshine Entertainment, because I'm gonna destroy the game.
We love Blake.
Hell yeah.
We love Blake. We're all here in the corner.
All right, Jazzy, tell me your Twitter, sweetheart. Give me your Twitter information.
Find me on Twitter, Jazzy_Amore_IQ, and you can also find me on Facebook under Jasmine Abrams.
Hey, Jazzy, how come you didn't add me on Facebook? Did you add me on Facebook yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a long time ago.
Oh.
Okay.
You don't leave me no message?
Yeah, what, honey?
You don't leave me no message?
She's not really doing all that. No, sir. Let me stop. I'm messing with y'all. She ain't really doing all that, honey. Like, you know, write something on her wall. She ain't in the business of writing on your wall, boo. No, sir. Well, I ain't got no friend request, so
I love you, Blake. You funny.
Word. I love you too, man. Awesome. I love you too, man. For sure. Absolutely.
I love y'all too, for real.
Man, I love y'all too. Vito, give me your Twitter information and stuff like that, man. And do it in like less than a minute, bruh.
Okay. It's DJ Vito V and ES at Twitter.com. It's www.eternalsoldiers, as in soldiers at war.com.
Sure.
That's our website. Okay, we're dropping our new single tomorrow. I'm gonna let you guys peep it out. I'm gonna shout you ladies out. You know, tonight after the show, VH1 Stephanie, VH1 Blake, you know, Jazzy.
Man, I swear that was a minute. That was way more than a minute, bro.
No, I'm not bad, brother. That was like 30 seconds.
How you gonna say that? Yeah, that's slow motion in your slow motion in your lane, bro. That was well more than a minute. But no, I love you, Vito, bro. You the cool dude. You know what I'm saying?
Marketing.
All right, my beautiful co-host, Steph Perry, go ahead and give me your info, baby.
Well, I am at VH1 Stephanie. You can also find me on Facebook, which I'm to my friend limit, but I have a whole nother page. You can find me at facebook.com, Stephanie R. Perry.
Oh, okay, I got to look you up then, because I don't have you on my thing, too, sweetie. So.
Yeah, everybody got to look me up, too, because I don't think I have anything. But I totally want to keep in touch.
Hell yeah, I want to keep in touch with you, too. I'll be following you, girl. I'm already following you, so follow back.
Man,
okay.
Flirting, bro.
Absolutely.
Stop flirting. You don't stop flirting, man. Stop flirting.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry, man. Everything about me is iambranded. Facebook.com/iambranded, Twitter.com/iambranded, MySpace.com/iambranded. And thank you for everybody that actually gave me a lot of love for having well over 750 shows and almost 3 years of online radio.
Work.
Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, that is work.
Started off as 5 listeners, and now we're well over 200, 300,000 listeners. I definitely appreciate all the love and support. You know what I'm saying? We're going to celebrate it all this. I'm glad you're a part of it, Blake, because, you know, we celebrate.
I'm happy to be a part of it, honey. I'm totally happy to be a part of it. So, anytime you need me, you want to hear my voice, boo, tap in.
I'm glad
you're
feeling it, because, you know what I'm saying, because most people would probably be like, you know what, I got to go, you know, interview's over now, but I appreciate you rocking with us for the whole duration. You know what I'm saying?
I love people, man.
Appreciate it, so, you know.
For sure. I'm a people person. We could chat all night, honey. All night we can chat. I'm with it.
Right there. No doubt. Hey, shout out to all you people that's listening. Shout out to TT from the 313 with a 283, and I ain't going to say the other 4 digits. I appreciate you listening. I definitely needed to shout you out as we get ready to close. And all you people out there that's actually checking us out, shout out to my man TD1027. Everybody out there listening heavy. My girl Spinderella, who gave me the ill intro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know her from Salt and Pepper Days and shit. She's definitely, you know what I'm saying, a follower of Tuesday Ladies Night on this show. Most definitely appreciate it. And Steph, another good one under the books, baby.
Yes. Yes.
Another good one under the books.
You know you can hit me. You want me back to. You already know. You got the numbers, all information.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Bigger and better things. That's what we all trying to strive for, so that's what's up. Yeah. Blake, I love you to death, and this is definitely not
Word.
the You're definitely going to have to come back and holler at the kids.
Absolutely.
Again, you know
it's
what
a
I mean?
party.
So,
it's a party, and I'm hosting it. No, for sure.
Podcasters unite. Ready to dive into something awesome? Welcome to the Nexxlegacy podcast, your #1 station for the people. Here we bring you stories, interviews, and conversations that matter. Whether you're commuting, cooking, or just chilling, Nexxlegacy has got your back. Join our community of listeners who crave insightful content and good vibes. From trending topics to hidden gems, we cover it all with a touch of humor and a whole lot of heart. So, plug in those earphones, hit that subscribe button, and let's make today a little brighter together. Tune in now to the Nexxlegacy podcast, where every episode feels like home.